Hi, welcome to the Kind of Artsy Things podcast and blog. I'm your host, Catherine. Today is March 29th, 2017. Almost a year. Um, it's been almost a year since I recorded last. Um, just life. I get stressed and I don't feel like knitting, so I don't. And then there's nothing for you guys to watch, so I didn't bother podcasting. But I've been busy lately. So far this year, this is just the end of March, I finished 3 pairs of socks already, and I have 4 pairs of socks on the needles. Yeah. 5 pairs of socks on the needles. I left one out there. Oh, there's nothing to show. It's like 2 rows of cuff. So let's get at it. I don't have any FOs to show you because they're all tucked away. But like I just said, I have 3 finished. What, sir? Come here, Joey. My cat's yelling at me. Come here. There's room. Okay. So, let's just get at it. Okay. First on my needles. Actually, the last thing I cast on, I'm going to start with that because it's the most exciting. This is the start of a pair of socks from my friend Crystal. I don't know if that's going to help. Not really. That's not going to help. So it's a beautiful gray and green. These are Crystal Slytherin socks. They're on 52 stitches on US 4s using Red Heart Super Saver. That's the green in the Hunter green. And the gray is Craft Smart Yarn in gray. Me, my sister, my best friend, actually quite a few of our friends now, have done the Pottermore tests to see which Harry Potter house you'd be in and your Patronus and everything. My best friend's a Slytherin. My sister's best friend is a Slytherin. Me and my sister, we're twins, are both Hufflepuff. We're usually not the same on quizzes, but we both ended up in Hufflepuff, so these are her Slytherin socks. I will be knitting another pair of Slytherin socks for my sister's best friend, which is also one of my really good friends too, so. But I'm going to do the striping sequence different because I know my friend Crystal really likes gray. The other friend really likes green, so try and make their socks match. So that is the first cuff. I am almost done the cuff. I have to do, I'm at 30 rows right now. I need 35 before I start the cuff. So one more striping sequence because I'm doing 3 gray and then 3 gray and then 2 green. So one more and I can start the cuff, but I'll start the other sock before I start the cuff. Makes it easier. Sorry, I have a cold. Okay, these are my socks. Like I said, I'm Hufflepuff, so I am doing gold and black. Actually, it's called charcoal gray, but this is really just a soft black. But it's Tweety. I know, so funny. It's so weird. Okay, so these are 52 stitches on US 4s as well, using worsted yarn. I did a pair of socks for my sister, but I did the stripes 4 rows deep, and I'm doing mine too, so there's different stripes going on with all the projects for the Harry Potter house socks. This is my second sock. The first sock is not very much different. I just don't have quite as many rows on my heel flap there. But here's a tip when you're knitting striping socks. I was knitting from two skeins each for both socks. I had 4 skeins going. For the first sock for my sisters, it was okay, not ideal. Then I had a brilliant idea. I put the one color inside and wound it into a big central ball. So much easier because then you just flip the ball. Because the black is coming from the inside and then the gold's from the outside. So you just flip it when you're changing your colors and then you don't get this messy tangle. I hate the messy tangle. I hate it. So these ones I did too. I did 36 rows. Sorry, 36 rows before I did my heel flap. So, and I tried on my sister's socks, which I did 52 stitches on because she wanted big, loose, slouchy socks, and it fits good. So, and that's kind of what I like. I don't like wearing socks. I'm in bare feet most of the time. I have knit myself other pairs of socks and then given them away because I just don't wear them. So those are 2 works in progress. The Slytherin socks I am working just from the skein. So I'm pulling from the inside for this sock, and I'll have to pull from the outside for the other sock, which I'll have to start tonight. So, okay, those are the worsted weight socks. For fingering weight socks, you guys will remember these because I was knitting on them when I recorded last. These are my sister's fingering weight socks. On Ravelry, I think it's Libby socks number 1. These are no longer for Libby. This yarn is small. I think I can't remember what my cast on stitches are. It should say on Ravelry. If it doesn't say on Ravelry, I'll probably count these later anyway. Because I have to change the name. Because these don't fit my mom. My mom and my sister have the same size feet, and they don't fit. So these will be going to my best friend's mom. So the Slytherin socks are going to Crystal. These will be going to Crystal's mom. And I'm past the gusset decreases on, I think, both socks now. Yep. Well past the gusset decreases. So, Crystal's mom's feet are always cold, so she's going to get these really nice MCN socks. Oh, my Hufflepuff socks are loops and thread impeccable in the, write it down, charcoal tweed and gold. And this is just a little bag from Michael's, and the other one's a Walmart bag. So these socks, this is US size 1s. These are loops and thread luxury sock. They are a 60% wool, 30 nylon, and 10 cashmere blend. Beautiful socks. But I have to knit them on one to get decent thickness, and knitting on ones is not my biggest fan. I'll do it, but these are going to take me a while. The yarn's really nice though. I wish it wasn't quite so thin. I'm used to my Patton's Croy for socks, for sock weight socks. That's a pretty little skein. Okay, I can tell it's been a long time since I knit these socks. I have my gaming dice in these socks because it was last spring, and me, my sister, and one of her friends decided we were going to do some gaming. Didn't really get far. We decided to use our phones instead of actual dice. Okay, so next, these socks are for my mumsy. Sorry, I'm sick. I already told you that. I'm sorry. So these are Patton's Croy. In Lavender Fleck. They're so pretty. So I've done her cuff, and I have done probably about half her heel flap. These are knitting on size 2s. I'm going to move that stitch marker. Up, so then use it as a progress keeper. My aunt got me really cool stitch markers from Amazon. They're the little bulb safety pin ones. I love them. So I'm going to be using those for marking my rows, because I don't like the plastic ones. They tend to break on me. So progress keepers for you guys, they're fine, because I'm only going to move them once a week or once a month. So sorry. I hope you're not wearing earbuds. So yeah. And these again, I'm not sure how many stitches. 64. I'm gonna write that down. And I have 2. And they're both about the same. Aren't they pretty? I did not match these up. It's actually pretty closely matched, considering I did not match these up. I just really suck at casting on sometimes. No depth perception. And I do have 2 more sets of circulars put in here, just so then when I get to the point where I'm picking up all these edge stitches, needle stitches, then I don't have to worry. I can just grab another set of needles, because I find it hard to do the magic loop with that many stitches on the needles. Okay, so 4 pairs of socks. Okay, next. This is probably the project I've had on the longest. These are the Apex Mitts by Snapper Knits. This is a knit along 2 years ago in October. I did finish the first one, which you guys would have seen. Well, other than a thumb and weaving in ends. These will be given to my mom once they are done. I am past the cuff, and I'm into the slip stitch section. So I'm probably right around there. Right around that area. So this is going in. This is Loops and Thread Wool-like. It is a fingering white, 100% acrylic yarn. So soft. So soft. Love it. So once those are done, my mom gets them. And I just have, it's a paid for pattern, but I have the chart. I have the chart in the bag. I don't have all the rest of the stuff. So all I need is the chart. Okay. Next up, oh, I have scrap yarn in here. And all sorts of dust. I'll clean that up later. Okay, so this is kind of a project of my own design. I saw a beautiful stole on Pinterest. And then went to Ravelry to look at it. I wasn't going to pay I think it was like $6. Beautiful, but simple. And then I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I know what they did there. So I figured it out. I can't remember the name of the project. I think I favorited it on Ravelry though. If I remember, I will put it in the show notes. But I don't think I will because I can't remember. But I'm just doing its garter and reverse garter. In, I think, 10 stitches. Yeah. And this is just mystery yarn. I have white and blue. I have lots of white and blue. Lots. So I'm working on that. And it's a decent width. So, I like how it's turning out. Considering I cast this on just to see if I knew what I was actually talking about or thinking. And I did, so it was pretty good. I don't like my needles though, so I have to switch those. Okay. What else have I been doing? I have been doing granny squares and cup cozies. I have this beautiful tote bag that my aunt and my sister got me 2 or 3 years ago. I have assorted granny squares and assorted cup cozies. I'm just tossing them in there because I'm lazy and I don't like weaving my ends, so I have a whole bunch. Because I do, when I cast on my granny square, I hold the end, so I only usually have that much yarn to put in, and then the end that I cast off with. And cup cozies. I have both ends, but I'm not doing cup cozies until I get 10 because that's when I take a picture, and I just hate weaving in ends. So, you won't see this every time. But I thought I'd tell you what's going on in there. I'm doing pretty good. I had a goal of 52 granny squares for this year. I'm up to 27. So I'm halfway there, and we're only 3 months in. But granny squares will be going to a blanket for my sister, a blanket to one of my best friends, Caitlin, a blanket for me, probably another blanket for my mom. There's lots. Stash enhancement, the green yarn for Crystal Slytherin socks. Oh, and a pair of US5 DPNs because I'm knitting myself, well, I was knitting myself gray mittens. And I'm down to the cuff, and my sister texts me, and she's like, no, she sent me a pin on Pinterest, and it's these shark mittens. But the way I did these mittens, I know I didn't leave enough room for an afterthought thumb, so I'm just gonna actually do an afterthought and just go over the rest of the way on the palm of the mitten. Sorry, one moment. And just pick up all those stitches and knit her so it looks like a mouth, like a shark mouth. And there again, I was already doing something, and I looked on Ravelry at the pattern she sent me, and yeah, it was like $7. I'm like, I'm already doing it. And these will fit her, because this fits me, so. I'm into the ribbing, but I don't know how much more ribbing she's gonna want. I have to kind of pick up the thumb first, so. But I have this, so I can actually keep going on it now. So I told her she has to buy the red felt for the inside of his mouth, and black button for eyes I have. If she wants little white felt teeth, she has to buy that too. I'll attach everything. I'm just not buying it. That's another project. And then, up next are my needles. I knit my mom. I'm knitting my mom Harry Potter house socks. She's getting all 4 houses and 2 pairs of socks for each house. Because I love her. And she's a Harry Potter fan. And she won't go on Pottermore. So, she's getting what she's getting. So, I knit her a pair of Gryffindor socks already. I just did solids. So, they're her opposites, her normal. Stripes are next for her. But I'm going to wait until I have some more striped socks done for people who are actually going to get their socks. Because she doesn't get these until they're all done. So, 8 pairs of socks. I'll just be waiting for her. I'm hoping to get them done by Christmas. What, sir? They can hear you, but they can't see you. And that's not right. Sorry. Stripy Gryffindor socks. So I have a pair of Hufflepuff and a pair of Slytherin on the needles. I will be casting on another pair of Slytherin socks. Crystal's birthday's in April, so I have less than a month to finish her socks. And then the other Slytherin, Chelsea, who I lived with in the city, her birthday's in May, so I have like a month after Crystal's birthday to get those ones done. But considering I started those socks on Monday, today's Wednesday, and I have a cuff done already, that's pretty good. And I went to bed early. I'm just going to grab him. Come here. Come here. This is Joey. With boogers coming out of his nose. What's wrong? Won't let me get it. Oh. Hi. Hi. You're fine. You're fine. Hi, let them see your pretty face. You do have a pretty face when you don't got boogers out of your nose. This guy turned 10 in January. Yep. 10. My old man. He's the oldest in the house. Okay, there. You can go. What, Reggie? Once I'm done Libby's mittens, then I will be casting on a pair of toddler socks. So one couple I worked, they both work, me and my mom work, had a little girl last end of January, beginning of February. I was going to knit bright pink socks. Except I had a blonde moment and I was knitting a size too big on US 8s instead of US 5s. A size too big wouldn't have been bad, because they can grow into them, and I don't want to knit them too small. Yeah, no. The size too big and on 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s. 3 sizes too big. Yeah, it wasn't great. I was basically knitting adult socks. So, these will be up next on size 5s, which is what most of the patterns call for. So, and I think that is it. Oh, I do have stash enhancement. I bought a goodie bag at Value Village. This one is a wool cotton blend, or wool acrylic blend. 75 acrylic, 25% wool. It's a beautiful baby blue. So soft. I love it. I'm not getting prickle factor. I get a prickle factor from my cashmere winter coat, but I don't get a prickle factor from this. I'm thinking it's the cashmere. My other winter coat was wool, and I didn't have a problem with it. These two, these three skeins are all like vintage yarn, basically. Probably all older than me. These two are 100% acrylic in like a tan and a creamy white. And then there was some Red Heart Super Saver in the lavender colorway, which I've never had. I've never had this color. Mainly because I can never find it in the stores here, so whoever bought this bought it in a different location. So like $3.99, $2.99. I think this one was $2.99. No, it was $3.99 for that much yarn. One of those skeins now is like almost $5 where I live. So cheap yarn. Okay, so knitting 2017 goals. 12 pairs of socks. I am a third of the way there. I'm a quarter of the way there. I have 3 pairs done. 6 blankets, 6 shawls. The blankets will be like bam because I'm knitting squares all the time and I have stuff left over from last year and my mom's blanket. 6 shawls. I haven't felt like knitting shawls. That one I may not make. 52 granny squares, 52 cup cozies, and 24 others. Gifts, hats, other. That's pretty self-explanatory. Like the baby socks aren't going to count for socks because they're itty bitty unless I make 3 or 4. But I'll count those as other. I also have, I need a hat. I need headbands. Just look here what I have. I did little mini project stuff. So that's all the information for Crystal Socks. Blanket for Caitlin, what I already said. Blanket for Libby. I need a headband. I need a hat. Chelsea socks. So we'll get this done eventually. I've been recording for 27 minutes. That's not bad considering I haven't recorded for a year. But I'll let you go. Have a great week. And I don't know if I'm going to record every week. I'm kind of just going to see if I can record monthly and call that good. So, okay. See you guys next time. Bye.